So here we have Archer, and we, sit. So, can you over here, sit. So here we have Archer, and Archer is working on his kennel and weight, and I'm going to show you how it is we're working on it. So I'm going to start by taking a treat, showing Archer what I got, toss it in, tell him kennel, closing him on in there. Now it's important I wait till Archer's done eating that treat. I want his focus on me and not chewing. If I give him the wait command too soon and he's not focused, he's not going to hear what I'm asking of him. He's more focused on enjoying that yummy treat. So he's going to find some crumbs in there, and then once I get his focus, Archer. So when he's on the door, I'm not even going to give him the wait command yet. I want to wait till he's nice and settled to set him up for the best success. Now he's got 4 on the floor. I'm going to say, Archer, wait. Okay, good boy. And wait until I say that okay. Of course, I'm not having it where I'm opening the door all the way up yet, because I want Archer to understand the terminology. So that's what this week is mostly focused on. Toss that treat in. Tell him count, close him on in there. Good boy. Using those positive marker words throughout the whole thing. Archer, wait. So when I tell him wait and he goes to prematurely barge out, I'm going to say and wait till he settles back down. Wait. Okay, good boy. Good boy. And of course we're going to build onto this. And then before you know it, Archer's going to be waiting to come out of the kennel with the door all the way open. Kennel, good boy. Close him on in there. Now if Archer is kind of throwing a little bit of a tantrum, say he was whining or barking or trying to get out and like barge out the door, I'm not going to feed into that by letting him out and wait till he settles down. I want him to be nice, calm, and relaxed like he is now. Wait. I didn't say that release word, so I'm going to say and close him back in. Archer, wait. And it just takes some repetition. I want him to understand what I'm asking of him. Archer, wait. Okay. Good job. Yes, good boy. And that's what I want. Nice, calm, relaxed coming out of the kennel. The whole point of the wait command is to deter barging. We want our puppies to have good manners. Good boy, good kennel. We also use the wait command when walking through doorways or across the street. Same thing when I'm walking out of the door, especially at a store. I'm going to have him do a sit. I'm going to tell him wait. I'm going to open the door and go in. And then if he goes to prematurely barge, I close the door and we start over with the wait command, just like what I'm doing here with the kennel. For the street, if we're walking up to the side of the street, I may put him into a sit or even just tell him wait while he's standing. And if he goes to prematurely barge, then I turn around and I walk away from the edge of the street and we start over with that wait command. The whole thing is we want him to understand he has to wait till that release word. So he's making some noise. I'm going to wait because I don't want to feed into that. So I'm going to wait till he's calm and quiet. Archer, wait. And he doesn't necessarily have to sit. All I want is him to wait to come out. Wait till he's quiet. If I let him out while he's making noise, he's going to think that that's acceptable behavior, and next time he's going to be a little bit louder and do it a little bit longer. So waiting until he's calm and rewarding that quiet, calm behavior. Wait. Okay, good boy. Good job. Good boy. Close that treat in the back of the kennel. Tell him kennel. Good boy. Close him on in there. Wait. Okay, good boy. Yes, good job. And lots of praise. It doesn't need to just be treats. We want to do lots and lots of praise too. So I'm going to take that treat, toss it in the kennel, tell him kennel. Good boy. Wait. Didn't say that release word, so I'm going to say close it back in there. Wait. Wait. Okay, good boy. Good job. Yes, good boy. So we're going to do it one more time like this, and then I'm going to show you another method on how to work on the kennel and wait. Kennel, good boy. Close them on in there. Wait. wait. Okay, good boy. So the big thing about setting a puppy up for best success with crate training, especially at night, is you're not going to want to fill him up with treats when he comes home and it's just before bed and you're putting him in the kennel. So the best thing to do is use a crate safe toy. So for example, this is a crate safe toy. This is something that Archer cannot shred. So it's not a plush. It's nothing that he's going to be able to shred up and ingest. Of course, if you start to notice that he's eating bits and pieces off of certain treats, throw those away and then get some more. But the best thing to do is something that's a little bit sturdier, or even a Kong ball, a long-term treat, so like a bully stick or hook, or a stuffed Kong, anything like that. And the reason for that is you want something that he can't choke on. So this, I'm gonna get him excited. Archer, take it. Toss him back the kennel, tell him kennel, just like as if it was a treat. And then he would go in and he would have something to keep him occupied. It's very important, especially with a puppy, to make sure they always have something that keeps them occupied while in the kennel. And that's because their time does not, they can't generalize information the way we do. So time does not go by as smoothly for them if they're sitting there with nothing to focus on. So if you're gonna leave the home, or if it's for nighttime, especially, you wanna make sure you always have something to occupy him, and it's always a crate safe toy or a long-term treat, which is crate safe. That being said, we also usually have a nice liner or a dog bed in the bottom of the crate to make sure they're not laying on a hard tray. And this helps to set them up for the best success for their hips and joints down the road. Right now, for the purpose of this session, there is no pad in there, but he always has something to sleep on when he's in the kennel. And again, that's just to keep him up off the hard tray of the crate. So again, going back to the long-term treat or the crate safe toy, you throw that in there just as if it was a treat. You'd make sure you had his focus, just like I do with a treat, before I give him that wait command. So I have his focus. I'm gonna say, Archer, wait. Not that he's necessarily barging, but he's leaning. And I don't want him to think that these little instigating little movements are acceptable, because then if he barges out, I do want to get him right back in there. If he gets out and I let him just kind of run around and have fun, he's going to think that was acceptable, and then he got away with it, and he's going to try and do that again next time. Archer, wait. Okay, good boy. Good job. So we're going to do this again with a treat, because we always want to end on a positive note. Kennel, good boy. Archer, wait. Building up time with that door. Wait. 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 Okay, good boy. Always making sure I say that okay. Okay should be the release word for all commands. And that's so he understands that when he hears that, no matter what he's doing, whether it's a sit, stay, down, stay, place, or kennel, or for wait, I should say, he understands that that means that he's getting the approval to kind of go do what he wants. That's why we use the universal word of okay. Archer, wait. Okay, good boy. I'm going to end on a good positive note with that. So I was very happy with how we did for this little session. Of course, we just started working on the kennel and weight this week. He's been doing really great with his crate training. And tell him sit. Good boy. Good job. So I'm going to kind of get up into a different position so we can just end on his strongest commands, which are sit and down. Archer, sit. Good boy. Archer, down. Wait it out. Good, down, good boy. And then end on another sit. Archer, sit. Good boy. So this was Archer working on his kennel and weight. And then of course we ended on a positive note with that, as well as his sits and downs. And he is such a good boy. He's doing so great with his training. And yes.